Well, good morning everyone. Welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be this week's garden tour. I'm a little bit late on it. We've had a lot of heavy rains all week. So I'm a little bit late on this video, but wanted to show you first some updates that I have done. You might remember this variegated lorope that I had in the back by the pergola. I decided to dig that up and transplant it here. So I think that looks pretty good. Um, Also, I moved the whiskey barrels that I had kind of on the side of the garage there. I put them up here. So I've been doing a little rearranging in the garden, just like you would your house. It's normal. Hollyhock's looking good there. Uh, Double white, I believe. And still have color from the purple salvias. Obviously still haven't got the wash tub fountain going. Hibiscus, yellow hibiscus. It did have a bloom on it a couple days ago. It was gorgeous. So this was from a friend. So that's doing good. And you guys, you can see the huge stash of plants I still have to get in the ground. Like I said, so much rain this week, and like every time I would step outside, it would start pouring down. So maybe today before work or this weekend, I will get it all caught up. Bathsheba roses. If you're wondering what that noise is, my ducks in here are taking their bath. Don't worry, they don't stay in there, they're just taking their bath. That is something else I have to work on this weekend, is get their duck run built. Bathsheba, I don't know why this Bathsheba David Austin rose is doing so much better on this side versus that side. I don't know, but I may need to trim because it's kind of does get in the way of the sidewalk here. Right. Got the dogs out, Mr. Chip and a little baby. Alright, y'all, this is, I thought my gimbal was going to go crazy again. Purple salvia, and I think this is Oh So Easy Rose. Either that or it's At Last, but it is a beautiful coral color. I need to get this tomato cage off of here, out of here, and now that I have my tomato plants, whoops, poured that right on him. Now that I have my tomato plants planted, I need to get that over there. The white poppies have started blooming. The burgundy plant here is Perilla, and it'll kind of spread and take over and fill in the garden, which is fine because I like this a lot better than those invasive plants that I'm trying to get rid of, such as loosestrife and creeping buttercup, primrose, pink primrose, and all of these little ferny-like plants right here and there. Those are the purple larkspur. So hopefully those will bloom for me. It'll be a bunch of beautiful purple blue blooms. Spiderwort. I did get something planted from the plant haul last weekend. This is the Rosy Posy hyssop. So I planted that there. And I planted some foxglove that I got from my neighbor. So this is the ugly that I need to get in here with the cardboard and lay down. So that's the plan with this. I'm just going to put cardboard all over this because this is that loosestrife that I do not want anymore. You can see it's starting to get its bloom on. We're starting to bud up, and it is kind of pretty. It don't look bad when it is in bloom. Of course, those blooms only last about 3 weeks, but then it just looks like this, and it completely takes over your garden, as you can see. Hardy hibiscus is popping up. This is a burgundy one. Sorry for all the background noise. Got new neighbors not too long ago, and she's got 3 dogs. They're kind of noisy when other people are out. But I don't know if you guys can see her new fence over here. I absolutely love it. Love the way that turned out. I'm gonna ask her, but I'll probably I got several varieties of sunflowers that I need to plant, and I'm gonna ask her if it's okay if I can plant them along that fence. I think that would look pretty good. But anyway, really happy with her fence. Kind of makes you feel like you're in the country a little bit, even though we're just outside of Louisville. Planted zinnias in here. Multicolored zinnias. Got some pokeweed in here. Lots of weeds. Need to clean this garden up. And there is the pink primrose. I'm slowly spreading through here. Now, another task that I have around this gorgeous blue spruce, one of my favorite trees. Let's just take it in for a few seconds. My neighbor Chris, a few days ago, walked around my yard, and then I went over to hers, but she absolutely loved this little blue spruce, and she said that her dad, I think, when she was a kid, would go in the woods and they would actually chop down a blue spruce and use as their Christmas tree. And I just thought, I bet that was absolutely beautiful. I keep saying I'm going to put blue lights in it this year. But anyway, around it, I don't think I'm going to keep this ajuga in here. You can barely see it because all the creeping Charlie weed has taken over. But I'm going to completely dig all of this ajuga out of here. And then around this guy, I'm going to plant the Gomphrena that I got at the nursery this past weekend. The pink Gomphrena. And that'll get kind of tall and bushy and spread out. So, like I said, around this guy, I just want one plant to completely fill it up and give me some color. Wow, everybody got quiet. Shade garden. These are all the variegated hostas that were dug up from my mom's house. Not sure when we're going to start on her landscape. I know they still got a lot of other things to think about, so and then I stuck this basket of coral begonias that I got from my grandma for my birthday. I really like that pinkish coral color with the blue-green hostas. Coleus might kind of clash with them, but until I get more pink begonias, they will stay there. And I've got more variegated, and I'm thinking about, no, scratch that. This color, I think this is Sun and Substance. Kind of a chartreuse hosta. Getting its bloom on. But I think I'm gonna get more of these and put around here. And wrap this little garden up. You see there's pokeweed in there. Move some of the red daylilies here. As you can see, this is where the variegated Lorope was. And I'm going to continue those chartreuse hostas in front of the red lilies. So imagine this color with a bright red. I think that would look pretty good. There's more of that dreadful loosestrife. If you have space for that loosestrife to grow and take over, by all means do it, because it's not a bad looking plant, especially when it's in bloom. But yeah, it'll take over your other things in your other gardens. Spirea. And the one Potentilla shrub, well, there's a little piece of the second one. I had 3 of these, and they probably need to be moved. That's a Potentilla shrub. Little baby. He needs to be groomed so bad. Another fountain that I have not yet set up. White rose. And Joe Pye weed. Thought I'd show you guys real quick these containers that I planted with Coleus. And I finally planted this white planter. So we got the Wizard Jade Coleus in the back. We got a key lime Sprite in the middle. And then the I think they're Congaros in the front. Not sure where I'm going to put it. I did have them in this like little trough feeder, whatever it is, but I decided I wanted to put some summer blooming things in there, so I will show you guys that when I get the plants. Wish I knew the variety of this hosta. It's gorgeous, I love it. Alright, now let's go up front and see the gardens there. Looks like we're going to get more rain, which I'm not complaining because I planted a lot of seeds this week and started the vegetable garden, so it's good that they are getting watered in. Let's see if we can go up here without all the dogs going crazy. Plant stash. I feel like I'm not getting anywhere with it. It keeps growing. That is my goal today, to get these in the front landscape. The blue salvia. This is that gumfrina that I plan on putting around the blue spruce. Some verbenas and supertunia. Got tomato plants there. And I'm gonna poke some holes in this plastic for the rain to go out of, but eventually it will be covered with some kind of mulch, like a fine mulch. Here's this guy out again. And you're wet and nasty, aren't you? Alright. We'll do more on this vegetable garden in another video. Kind of gotta watch my time. Here is the snowball bush, or I want to say it's Bobo hydrangea. Sedum looking good, still in flower. White hollyhocks, there is a dahlia in there that come back. And right here, I planted another plant that I got from the plant haul. This is the Amazing Daisies Banana Cream. Planted that there. And some lamb's ear. Love lamb's ear. So my roses got knocked around in the storms this week, so they're looking a little rough. I did get the dwarf butterfly bush planted. Puxter blue. Some more blue salvia. This is the blue salvia that come back, or overwintered I should say. And we got, as usual, the French marigolds in this border. Spirea still looking good. I love it with the blue of the catnip. Y'all are seeing my ugly. I've got to get out here and lay some cardboard and get some mulch. Look how well the, I think this one's the white dwarf butterfly bush. It has filled out nicely compared to the other two. There and there. Let's see, not much new going on in this garden, although this Fire and Ice, I think, is the variety of this one. Hydrangea. It's budding up. Red drift rose. And Coleus looking awesome in the shade garden. Nice color on that one. This is the only different hosta that my mom had at her house. Don't know the variety of this one, but I did break it up into 3 pieces. Annabelle hydrangea. Hopefully they do a lot better for me this year. I did cut these all the way to the ground last fall, so hopefully that will kind of rejuvenate them so they will bloom like they're supposed to. And then more of the hostas that I got from my mom's house. I planted those in there. So lots and lots to do. Salvia looking good. I think this one's a white one. Every now and then you'll get a white variety. Russian sage looking good. I probably need to get one more piece to put over here to kind of fill in this gap. And I can't wait to see what these cannas look like. They should have a red bloom. I'm hoping they get tall enough because I do want them to be taller than the Russian sage. Alright, you guys, that will do it for, oh, one more thing. You guys might remember the Got the Blues pansies that I started from seed this spring, and they are finally blooming for me. I think it's because we had some little bit cooler temperatures this week. But looking absolutely beautiful. So, I was excited about that. I thought they wasn't gonna bloom for me this year, but they did, so. Anyway, if you made it to the end of this video, as always, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Got a lot of awesome garden content coming your way. And I have started thinking about my Halloween plans. So if you're into that too, which is what we also do here on this channel, go ahead and subscribe because we'll be working on projects shortly. This year has flown by already. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, friends.